Hey guys, what's up? Blue Fox 22 coming at you with a little bit of a update video as far as the new Beyblades that I got, and a YuGiOh card unboxing. I found, I told you about my local Kmart in the area where I live. I found two blind packs that they haven't had in a long time, and I managed to find two of them, and they're a pack of 25 cards plus an ultra, super, excuse me, or secret rare card. So you're always going to get an ultra, a super, or secret rare card in the pack of 25. So there's 24 regular cards and then one of those specialty cards. For 25 cards, it's only $5 a pack for a blind pack, and that is not bad at all. I opened my pack. I got my fiance a pack because we both play YuGiOh. I got her into it. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to give you guys basically a demo of the color concept that I'm going to have for my two new Beyblades. And so far I'm liking it. Now, forgive me, it is sloppy, but it's only Sharpie that I used first. I use Sharpie first to get a concept of the color, and then I'll go back and hit it with, I'll use a Dremel to rough up the areas where I'm going to apply color, and then I'll actually use enamel paint, or if I want to get really cheap and I don't care, I'll go out and buy a thing of nail polish of a particular color that I want and paint it that color, and then I'll take in this case, let's say it's a Shogun Steel, I'll take the Warrior Wheel out back of my yard and I'll hit it with clear coat spray paint, a protective layer of clear spray paint basically to protect it. So, and then I'll take a little, basically almost like a little kiln. I'll heat it up, and then I'll put the fire out. It's just 3 fire bricks. I'll heat it up, put the fire out, stick the Beyblade in there, and just let it sit in there until the bricks are cool enough to touch with my bare hand. When they're cool enough to touch with my bare hand, then I'll take it out, let it air dry, and then I'll quench it in cold water. When I do that, it hardens up the Beyblade, and it basically bakes on the paint. If you know anybody that has a better way of doing it, let me know. The main thing I have is that, they always nick, and sometimes I'll even get them nicked already. Like Proto Nemesis, I didn't even notice until I started doing it. This is I didn't want to do this first, but where's my blade? Right in here. Oh, yeah, you can see it alright. Right in here, 1, 2, 3. It's nicked there, and right here. And I haven't even, battle tested these yet. And it was already, the paint's already coming off on this. That kind of irritated me a little bit. That, and I showed you in the video for Proto Nemesis, my stickers were nicked. Well, sticker. But this is the idea that I had so far, just to give it that, to bring out the skulls more in that, that sea of green. And then I'll probably go to General Fabrics or Pat Catan's and find a silver paint marker and color in those chains, or just use silver nail polish, whatever works. I'll see if my fiance will give me some of her old stuff, and then go from there. But that's the the general idea of this one. I might as well get these out of the way now, and then we'll go from there. And then I'm liking it, but I'm not liking it. The black on Zorago. I'm liking the inner detailings in here, like just the lines of black. And I might go back and, use the Dremel on the hair to clean up some of that And this is why I do it in Sharpie first, to get a general idea of, okay, this particular color in this particular area, like I like it right in here. You know, that, you know, in this particular color in this particular area, nice. Right in here, not so much. So I can go back and I can use, you know, alcohol swab or nail polish remover, the acetone, and take that off right there. So, yeah. But yeah, that's just a general concept idea. That's how I go about painting my Beyblades, if I want to paint them at all, you know. But on to the sorry. Oh man, my allergies are really bothering me today. On to the YuGiOh cards. Alright, so we have Malefic Cyber and Dragon. That's really nice. I do like that art. Now, what sucks is I can't use this card yet, because I don't have Cyber Dragon, Proto Cyber Dragon, you know, any of the Cyber Dragons, nor do I have Cyber and Dragon, so right now, you know, that's the downside to getting blind packs. That's a useless card for me. Birdface. Cure Mermaid. Kazi. Gift of the Mystical Elf. I love this card. Increase your life points by 300 points for each monster on the field. Now, I'm going to trade her for this because I have Darkblade. This is Pitch Dark Dragon. For those of you who don't know, Darkblade is the union card for Pitch Dark Dragon. And vice versa. I have Darkblade in my deck. Flame Champion. X-Cyber. Polymuro. Forgive me if I butchered that. It's a tuner monster, that's nice. Bujin Regalia, the Jewel. Target 1 rank for Xyz monster you control. Equip this card to that target. It gains 300 attack for each Xyz material attached to it. Once per turn, while this card is equipped to a monster with this effect, you can attach one Bujin monster from your hand to the equipped monster as an Xyz material. That's actually a pretty nice card. Release, Reverse, Burst. Tribute 1 Utopia monster. Destroy all set spell and trap cards your opponent controls. It's a pretty nice card there. Okay. Trap of the Immoral Tomb. When a zombie type monster is special summoned when your opponent's graveyard, from your opponent's graveyard to your side of the field, target 2 cards on the field and destroy those targets. And if you read that, it's a 2 cards, not 2 specific cards. It didn't say monster, spell, or trap. It's a 2 cards, so that's not, you know, too bad. I like that. Solar Windjammer. Hyper Ancient Shark Megalodon. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. That's a nice card. I might put the trader for that one too. Bullblader. Okay. Now, like I said in previous YuGiOh videos on my channel, you know, forgive me, I'm not great with rarities and all that. So, when an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's monster, you can activate this effect during this battle involving this monster. Neither player takes any battle damage. Also, destroy the opponent's monster after damage calculation. That is a pretty nice level 4 card. Imagine losing to, the first turn decision. You go second. You can draw this card and play it, and that's pretty devastating to your opponent. Come their second turn. Wujingi Swallow. During your main phase 1, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one Bujin monster you control. It can take a second attack during it can make a second attack. I was like, it can take a second one? That's kind of messed up. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Well, you only get one battle phase unless otherwise noted. That's weird. Other monsters can attack during the turn you activate this effect. Okay. Forgive me, my hand is like awkward and it kind of hurts. Okay, let's see. Readjust. Oh, there we go, that's better. Okay, let's see. Sliven Guardia Oak. Okay. I am not reading that. That is a lot of text. I'll bring it closer. See if it's not blurry. Oh, it's blurry. Too blurry. Sorry, guys. It is really blurry. Give it a few more seconds so you guys can, get a chance to read all that. If you don't, forgive me. And then, worst case scenario, you can always look it up online. Yeah, that's the card. So. We have Clantosa, Mystical Beast of the Forest. My fiance loves this card. I think it's adorable too, in its own way. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a beast-type monster, you can target one card on the field and destroy that target. That's a pretty good card, if you have the right setup for it. Google answer. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand during each end phase. You take 500 points of damage. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. So, you can summon this from your hand. Attack. I think it's Book of the Moon. To where you could change a card being face up or face down. Flip this card face down and end your turn and not take any damage. So as long as you have 3 Books of the Moon, you can you have them in your hand. You can get away with 3 attacks, especially if they have at least one monster that you can destroy. That's a good setup card if you have the right setup for it. Fishborg Archer. This card is hilarious. You probably can't tell because the iPad camera is a little blurry and grainy. There's a seal. There we go. There's a seal in here, and there's a cat up here. Like, it is just hilarious, and it's in a like scimitar-esque robot. Like, oh man. Go Ram. If this card is summoned, change the battle position of this card. If this card is on the field, is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send one Go monster from your deck to the graveyard. Ew. If this card is summoned, change the battle position of this card. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send one Go monster from your deck to the graveyard. This would have to be a setup card. Because the only way you can get away from this is if you have I think it's either a spell or trap card called Skill Drain, which would ignore this effect. Basically, Skill Drain turns effect monsters into normal monsters. We have Celestia. All worm-type monsters gain 5, yeah, right. Gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can banish 3 worm-type monsters from your graveyard. Then target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And the 2 cards that she fell in love with when she went through this deck, one is the Guardian of the Forest card that we just looked at not too long ago. Falafel Cat. It is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you for your noisy car. God. Anyway, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion material for a fusion summon, you can target 1 polymerization in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Falafel Cat once per turn. And the other one she saw was Falafel Bear. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, set 1 toy vendor directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. You can tribute this card. Then target 1 polymerization in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use 1 Falafel Bear effect per turn. And only once that turn. Stellar Knight. Betelgeuse. This card is summoned. You can target 1 Stellar Knight. I don't know if it's a typo or not. Let's see if you guys can see it. This is Stellar Knight instead of Stellar Knight. I don't know. I don't think it's a typo. You could target 1 Stellar Knight in your graveyard, except Stellar Knight Betelgeuse. Send this card to your graveyard, and if you do, add that target to your hand. You can only use this effect of Stellar Knight Bestigial Betelgeuse once per turn. Not a bad defense for a level 4 card. And I got 2. I bought 50 cards for $10. Out of those 50 cards, we have a grand total. Out of all the cards that we own, we have 1 Xyz monster. 1. And it's Greenosaurus. And I want it. So does she. So later on today, if not tomorrow, hopefully I can try and record it, we are going to have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle. And guess what our prize is? This bad boy right here. Yes. 2 level 3 monsters. 2 level 3 monsters to summon this bad boy. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. So this is a level 3 card. You only need 2 level 3 monsters to summon it. It has an attack of 2,000, a defense of 1,900, and on top of, you decimating your opponent, if you detach, Xyz material, you can do an extra 1,000 damage. So this bad boy can do 3,000 damage in 1 turn. That's insane. I want it. It's like a more friendlier version of Ultimate Tyranno. It doesn't have to attack every single monster on the field, and it does 3,000 points of damage. It's pretty sweet. Granted, I can only do that twice, but I mean, it's worth it. But yeah, this is our prize that we're going to battle over. We will see who shall be victorious. And I'm going to try and record that video. You'll know it gets recorded because it'll be uploaded. You'll know if it was successful or not. Now, her cards in the pack, I guess because it's loose packaging. I'll show you real quick. There we go. It's loose packaging. The cards are not wrapped or anything. It just sits in this. Hers were fine. This was her pack. Mine were beat to hell. Like, they looked used. Like, they looked like Yu-Gi-Oh cards that someone donated back to Konami and they put them in this and said, okay, ship it off to the retail stores. Sir, what's the price going to be? $5. What? $5. What? $6. Okay. So, yeah. But, I don't know. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am in the process of getting our decks situated. Like I said, we're supposed to be having a battle tomorrow. So, either before or, well, today or tomorrow. So either before or after that, that battle, I have to sort our cards, which will make the video a lot easier, to sort them in spell cards, trap cards, and monster cards, and then each of those separations are going to be a video, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I do have a PS3, as you can see. It's very dusty. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's near the window. But alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about the videos. There will be more videos to come like this up until we get the PC. When we get the PC, it'll be business as usual as far as computer games are concerned. But yeah, like I said, this is our prize tomorrow. And I want to see how well the video records, and of us actually playing. Yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, this video's gone on long enough. As always, take it easy guys. I'll see you in the next video.